This is the second part of a 4-part series from Tattle Creek Shipping. Not really, it's the mystery package company. This is the second mailing we've had. We're going to open it up. Let's see what's happening in this episode.
Looks a little thicker.
It does look thicker, yeah. Ooh, there is a lot more stuff in.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, so let's see what's in this one. The first item, and we'll kind of do close-ups and you'll see all this as usual, looks like some kind of ID badge. Oh, yeah.
Blood fingerprints on the back.
Yeah, blood fingerprints on the back.
Cool.
And they really, oh, feel that.
Oh.
That's real fingerprints.
Yeah.
It's an ID badge for somebody called, is that Anna? Can you read that?
No, because it's in Russian.
Oh, it's in Russian? Okay, that's probably why I can't read it. Don't have my glasses on. But it's a real photograph attached to the ID badge. And again, those fingerprints on the back, you can totally feel that they're actual fingerprints.
Yeah, it's definitely raised.
That's
which
creepy.
Is kind of creepy. And it's like the perfect color of dried blood, which sounds really weird, but it is.
Alright, so that is some kind of ID badge. So that's another clue.
That's kind of cool, though. I like that.
Then we have, oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in this one.
Letters.
Letters attached with a paper clip.
Handwritten, too.
Looks like it. If I'm reading that right, that's... Can you read that? Is that in Russian?
Yeah, that's in Russian, so it looks like this is the...
Oh, the translation?
Translation, yeah. Oh, there's blood on that one, too.
Oh my gosh.
There's blood on, like, all of these.
And these are dated back to, like,
56.
56, 62...
62, 71.
And then
this
oh my
one's
gosh,
ripped
this one's all
off, but
ripped.
71.
So, let's read what the oldest one says. So this is from August 5th, and we'll do close-ups and we'll kind of scroll down like we did last month. This is from August 5th, 1956. I am honored. Years after our dedicated service to the party, I have been entrusted with a great experiment. I have been given risen, depending on how you say, a serum whose properties are unequaled in modern science on either side of the Iron Curtain. I will not go over the technical details again. They can be found in a briefing file. I have held it in my hand. I have watched it move within the confines of its plastic prison, as if lurking and waiting for its chance. It is entrancing. I've also been given a roster of volunteers for my trials. I'm astounded that this many patriots are willing to be subjected to an untried formula. This is the power of the Republic, its people. I've been informed that they will soon be sedated separately and then brought to me to avoid any possible nervous notions that may interrupt my experiment. For this I'm very grateful. I wish my focus of attention on the test and not the human distractions that come within live subject tests. I will see my first volunteer tomorrow. I have not been this excited since I was a child. I apologize for me reading this, but it's very old writing and it's kind of hard to read, so that's the oldest letter.
This one's the one that has blood on it.
Yeah, this has all blood on it, and again, you'll see all that on the screen. This is from October 10th, 1962. I cannot allow my frustrations to show. I must remain stoic, an example of what a Soviet scientist should be.
I know, it's exciting.
Failure after failure makes this difficult. I've watched so many tests get so close, and yet the corpses of my failures fill our morgues. The autopsies have proven invaluable, and I get closer, but not fast enough. I just do not understand what could be missing. I watched a phenol take hold as the heart slows and then stops as the eyes, filled with fear of the unknown that awaits, dip and finally close. I wait. It seems like an eternity, but those few moments have proven to be a crucial factor in the effect of the serum. Then, the time comes and I watch the serum trickle into the veins. It's hypnotic, like watching a droplet of water follow the contours of an icicle before dripping in the snow beneath. Depending on the weight and height of the test subject, it can be a second or minutes. A very fat subject last month took nearly an hour, but they all begin to twitch and clench their fists. Their eyes never open, but the body strains against the restraints and they gnash their teeth. I feel drawn to the mystery of what it must be experiencing, while feeling revulsion at the bestial aspects of their behavior. It never lasts. It seems to wait until its hopes begin to flutter in my chest that I begin to believe it might be the one, and then fall, still and silent, to the table, and I must begin again. I must begin again. This one is from, according to this, April 19, 1971. Success and disasters have struck in the same moment. My lab, my notes, my entire project has been shut down. All because I succeeded. All because subject 242 rose from the table. His strength was unexpected. The restraints meant to keep our strongest soldiers snapped like twines as he rose. His eyes, as all the rest, remained closed. His teeth gnashed with a bestial fury. I struggled frantically with the sealed door, trying to escape. He paused for a moment as if getting to his bearings. I managed to get the door open and fled as the destruction of my lab began. His fury was primal. That was 3 days ago. It took an entire special intervention squad to stop him. He had destroyed the lab, broken free of the complex, and begun to rampage through the nearby town. I learned of all this today, as he fled to my room and spent the last few hours unable to sleep, needing to know what was happening and not daring to leave my closet. What have I done? And then from the same day we have a writ letter.
So from the same day.
Oh, sorry, same year rather, December 5th, 1971. The flood of official information is hard to manage. I'm not sure I'm able to process it. The image of subject 242 rising from the table haunts my days and fuels my nightmares. I know they are releasing news that the deaths in the town are a smallpox outbreak, although how anyone will believe that, I don't know. They've shut down Project Risen. I'm going to be moved, probably to crop modification services. However, I shall not speak of the rumours here. It's too dangerous.
Ooh.
And each one of these lectures looks older the older they are.
They really do.
That's really quite impressive aging. So those are the letters. There's also a little note, and oh my gosh,
That's English.
It's English, but it's very, very difficult to read. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm not going to try and even contemplate reading that. What we'll do is as we're talking, we'll kind of scroll down the screen, and maybe you guys can read it. But
clues somewhere in there.
Yeah, we may have to read this after, but it's written in very scratchy handwriting, and it's actually really quite hard to read.
Yeah, my grandmother might be able to read it. Her handwriting's very similar to this.
But like I said, we'll put it all on screen, and you guys can see it.
Very elegant looking writing.
It is. And it's very close together. But
it is.
Again, by the time we've finished talking, you'll have seen all that. And then the last item is a very ripped, old-looking map.
Aged map.
If I can hold it the right way around. Showing Kazakhstan, the Aral Sea, some unpronounceable island, and then it looks like a close-up. But again, you'll be seeing all this in nice close-up. It's all folded. It's all aged. You can see from the back probably that it's ripped and torn.
It's pretty cool.
So it sounds like basically we know a little bit more this time. It looks like the scientist did experiments, and I'm guessing this is the scientist, did experiments on some relative of mine to try and raise people from the dead, and the person who rose and became strong was some relative of mine, the 242, but we won't know more till next time, which will be in about 2 more weeks when we get the third mailing from the Mystery Package Company. So far I'm really enjoying this. It's kind of interesting.
I hope 2 weeks flies by.
You guys certainly proved it on last month, because we had more views for this particular video than any other video we've had since we've been filming. In fact, we've had more views in 3 weeks than any video we've produced. So you guys are obviously enjoying it, and we thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. You'll be notified when the next video, part 3, comes up, which will be very soon. Until then, take care, Internet. Bye.
Bye.